The South African Premier Soccer League has been rocked by the news that a player from Orlando Pirates has tested positive for an illicit drug. The Soweto Giants have refused to reveal the identity of the player despite both his A and B sample yielding a positive result for the banned drug. But as the South African Institute for Drug-Free Sport CEO Khalid Galant explains, it's not common that footballers are nabbed for positive doping tests.
So we don't get a lot of positive tests, and when we do, it's generally for illicit drugs. I can't quite recall a positive in South African football for steroid performance enhancing, though we do occasionally pick up the performance enhancing stimulant.
Footballers in South Africa are under immense pressure to perform in what is an extremely lucrative league, and often they succumb to the stress and opt for recreational drugs in order to deal with the pressure.
Yeah, I think it probably was a temptation thing. I think, players don't often have great advisors, and people really managing them on a personal level. At the clubs, they're taking care of what they eat and what they do. But after hours, I think they're kind of left up to their own devices, and they are celebrities, and these things tend to happen.
Galant maintains that the same testing regulations apply across all sporting codes in South Africa, and despite the occurrences of more tests in other sports like rugby and athletics, football is no exception to in and out of season testing.
We have probably the most lucrative professional football league on the African continent. There's numerous high-level competitions, so we will continue to test at that level, where testing is the deterrent factor, but it's also part of the rules and expectations of football that we do have a presence at some of the matches.
According to the South African Institute for Drug-Free Sport, football remains a medium-risk sport in terms of doping, and footballers who are testing positive for banned substances or illicit drugs remain the exception more than the rule. But the message is clear that any footballer caught doping or using an illicit drug will face the full might of the law and will be banned accordingly. Sias du Plessis, CCTV, Cape Town.